In a world of blocks, resources run low and missions to collect minerals from other dimensions are springing up in every large community. But one man stumbles across the very thing everyone is trying to exploit. It started like this. The man you see in front of you is Steve, a redstone genius. But when his supplies run low, he travels to the local blacksmith to bargain for valuable ore. But when he arrives to the village, it's disappeared! Is he going insane? He tries to find evidence of the village's existence and found a gruesome sight instead. A villager with his legs ripped off slowly spoke to Steve. It's the river! Steve was astonished. The river was a fairy tale of a skeleton with 3 heads bringing chaos to the world in times of old man. Thanking the now dead villager, Steve went to avenge him. He soon found the river, destroying the land, causing chaos like in the old tales. Steve hid at the foot of the hill and came up with a battle plan. He would charge unstealthily and hope for the best. The battle commenced. The river shot at Steve but missed, so Steve grabbed a fallen branch and with one swipe knocked all of the heads off the river, which then exploded at his feet. The remains of the river evaporated, leaving a strange object. Curious, Steve held the object and ate it. As the strange item flowed through his body, he became a 3D living being. Suddenly, the ground beneath him collapsed. He fell into a room with a strange portal doorway thing. Thinking nothing worse could happen, Steve walked through. His body started tingling, and then he felt himself being pulled apart. Then everything went black. What was happening to poor Steve? When he could see again, he saw he looked different, but he couldn't move. Suddenly, a giant hand thing came down and started moving his limbs. Pew pew! A voice came from the hand's bearer. Steve was being played with, not in a good way. As he was forced against his will to ride a mushroom, a type of mushroom cow, don't ask, it's a long story, an alarm went off. Fire! The hand thing grabbed Steve and ran out of the house. Steve was scared, but the hand thing was scareder. Eventually, the hand thing went inside a minecart thing and it zoomed off. As this was happening, Steve found out the boy's name was Andy. Andy was nice enough. His playing with the toys gave him a life source, and without it they slowly died. But Andy loved Steve, and that never happened to him. Well, that's the end of the story. I guess you could call it a toy story.